Howdy people. Right, I just want to cover this a reptilian subject, yeah. It's reptilian people, etc. Dot dot dot. Uh, it's something I've been looking into, but it seems to start separating off when people call them the Anunnaki, and you find out that when you start looking into the Anunnaki, the people that are talking about the Anunnaki, is they're blaming God and Jesus and all their angels for being Anunnaki, and I reckon now that is going to be how this good alien, bad alien thing ends. Is that they're going to say that God is the Anunnaki type, and Jesus is the Anunnaki type, and all the angels are the Anunnaki types. Now, if there is anything in the story at all, like the Queen or Bush or whoever has got like these reptilian eyes or what have you, I've seen these bits of footages. I've also seen the way that light can hit the eyeball as well, and it can do that because of the nature of the shape of the eyeball, and that it can but I don't know. Some of it looks pretty real. I see, going back to the actual basics of it, I saw that Jesse Ventura doing an interview to somebody that claimed that she was one of these shapeshifter type beings. She says, and the thing is, you can't afford to do it in the shop because you burst out your clothes and your tail will pop out. All right. And then she sat there, right, and says that she was going through it. No tail, no change, just her eyes were a little bit funny, yeah. And she started speaking interestingly enough, before the bloke actually mentions it, I think it was either Tyrone or the other guy, his son or some other guy that said, one of the younger guys, said it's like she was speaking in tongues. And I thought that just before he mentioned it, and it was exactly the same as what you hear when people speak in tongues. It was like a demonic possession. You know what I mean? It's like the stuff that they shouldn't be talking, you know what I mean? The tongues that was like spoken in the Bible was totally different to what they're doing now. You know what I mean? It's like it was for a select group for a select reason. Yeah, and I think it's born agains that do it. Yeah, it's obviously like demonic possession. The eyes changed at that point. I mean, yeah, I think your eyes would change if you were like undergoing a demonic possession type thing. I mean, just as in the days of Noah, I can understand that these demons, if they are anything reptile-like, then there is probably some truth to this somewhere down the line. But hasn't anyone escaped this underground Dulcie base, like, and actually said, I mean, there's that Tom so-and-so, but, like, you never see him, you never sort of, where is the guy, where was he, like, no, I mean, even if he's been killed, all right, yeah, but he must have, like, shot the flipping information out before that, but you don't really see him, you don't see the expressions on his face, or pulling out any, like, sneaky photographs or anything like that, do you know what I mean? No proof. Couldn't you have snuck anything out of there from the underground Dulcie base to actually prove that they were there? I think I mean, I live by an underground base. I'm not denying that these places exist, yeah, because I know that. I used to live by one in Gimba. You could go and get the map from the post office, what's disused and what's used, what areas you can go into, and point blank what you can't go into. You can go on tours in there, yeah, but like, I know these places are around, but, it's